Today in our 2018 Toyota RAV4, we're going to take a look at and also show you how to install the Curt Custom Fit Class 3 Trailer Hitch Receiver. Part number is C13149. Now this is what our hitch is going to look like once we get it installed. You'll see our side plate's going to come down on each side. Rounded cross tube comes over, meets in the middle at our 2" by 2" receiver tube opening. Now the opening, you can see, it's not quite flush with the end of the bumper, so you really shouldn't have any worries about running into it. We're going to have the nice flush reinforcement collar around the end of it there to kind of clean up the look. You'll see your safety chain connection points are going to hang out. There's a good amount of room there, so whatever size chain you want to connect, you shouldn't have any kind of an issue. Now with this being a Class 3 hitch with the 2" by 2" receiver tube opening, there are going to be tons of accessories and options you'll have for things to go in it. Whether it's a ball mount, bike rack, cargo carrier, or really anything else, it's probably made in a Class 3 variety. Now to secure any of the items in your hitch, you'll see we've got a 5/8 diameter pinhole here. That's going to be for use with Class 3 accessories. It can be just a pin and clip, a locking hitch pin, or even an anti-rattle device. There's going to be plenty of room around there to operate any of those. Now to install this hitch on your RAV4, it's very easy. You're going to use existing weld nuts, and you're really only going to need a couple of tools: a 19mm socket, 17mm socket, a torque wrench, and if you have a panel over on the side, you'll need a utility knife to trim that a little bit. But overall, really easy, straightforward situation. You could do it just about anywhere. Now when it comes to weight ratings on our hitch, it offers a 525-pound tongue weight rating. So that's the maximum downward force we can put on our receiver tube opening. And it gives us a 3,500-pound gross trailer weight rating. That would be the total weight of your trailer and anything that you had loaded on it. The hitch is rated for use with weight distribution. The tongue weight rating stays the same at 525, but your gross trailer weight rating, it's going to go up to 4,000 pounds. Now keep in mind, you will want to check the owner's manual on your RAV4 to see what its tow rating is and not go over that. Now a couple measurements you'll find important when selecting ball mounts, bike racks, or hitch cargo carriers will be from the ground to the inside top edge of a receiver tube opening. We've got about 13 inches. It wouldn't be a bad idea to choose accessories that has a rise in the shank just to promote better ground clearance, but it might not be absolutely necessary. Then from the center of our hitch pin hole to the outermost edge of our bumper, it's going to be about 3 3/4. Now depending on the model of RAV4 you have, that's going to kind of determine how you're going to start your installation. On the driver's side, sometimes there's going to be a cover right here. If you have that, you're going to take out 2 push pin fasteners that'll be attached here, and one just a little plastic nut that threads up on this stud. If you don't have it, you can proceed to moving either the tie-down hook that should be held in place with these 2 bolts, or if that doesn't exist, just to remove the 2 bolts, we'll use a 17mm socket. Now over on the passenger side, you want to follow your exhaust tip up just a little bit, and you'll see this rubber hanger right here. We're going to get that removed. That's going to give us some space to get in there and get our bolts and hardware attached. To do that, we're going to use a little bit of spray lubricant. And then if you grab the bottom of it with a large screwdriver or a pry bar, it should slide off there for you. All right, you can see that's just going to come down a little bit. We've got an attachment point right there. Right there. Going to hit those with a little bit of spray lubricant. We can clean them out. And over on the driver's side, they're going to be in the same spot. We'll take care of also lubricating and cleaning those. Now to get these cleaned out, I'm using a nylon tube brush. If you don't have one at home, part number is 814092. Just want to get any dirt that might be in there, any rust out of there, so our hardware will thread in smoothly. Do that on both sides. Now we're going to grab our hitch and get it put up in position. We want to go up over the exhaust on the passenger side. You see how we bring that up to the frame rail. We'll just line it up with our weld nuts. Get one started on each side, and that'll hold our hitch in position for us while we get the rest of them in. Now as you're putting your bolts in place, you'll notice we've got a conical tooth washer on there. You want to be sure the teeth of that washer are facing up toward our hitch, and those are going to go in all 4 locations. Now we'll switch over to the 19mm socket, and we're going to snug our hardware down. Now it's time to grab your torque wrench, and you want to torque all 4 of your fasteners down to the specifications listed in the instructions. Now we just want to lift our exhaust back into position and push our hanger back on, just like that. And if you had to remove the panel on this side, you want to make that small trim on the edge. It's listed in your instructions. It shows you just how to do it. And just put it back in place, and that's all there is to it. And that'll complete our installation of the Curt Custom Fit Class 3 Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C13149 on our 2018 Toyota RAV4.
Thanks for watching. Click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com. And leave us a comment if you have any questions.